I'm a bad mode, gotta keep it tight. Hold my baby squid, keep him out of sight. Talking about my life, government, stay away. If you drive, I'ma do it my own way. Squid in the ocean, swimming all alone. Ain't nobody telling me where to go. Living free, gotta stay true to myself. No need for interference from anyone else. Squid pro quo, that's the way to be. Living on my terms, setting myself free. Mama to my baby, protecting with my no government intrusion. I control my life.
Hey y'all, welcome to Hump Day Hangout. This is going to be a relatively short stream. I am having a pretty bad pain day. My arms hurt, my legs hurt, my head hurts, just everything hurts. You got me in full mom mode today. Grody t-shirt, hair up in a bun, no makeup, nothing. So you get what you get. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hey, Island. Hey, David. So yesterday, there's a couple things I wanted to do today. First of all, I was asked yesterday about my skincare because in Megan's stream, I mentioned that I graduated high school 20 years ago. And there was someone who commented that they are 2 years younger than me, but they look 10 years older than me. So because this is no makeup, no nothing, basic me, I thought I would do a little, not tutorial, but just show you what I use. That way I can repost this if anybody wants to know. So the first thing I use is I go to Ulta for all my stuff. And I know, David, you're probably not interested in this is girl talk, but hey, I got to do what I got to do. So I use The Ordinary's multi-peptide hyaluronic acid serum. Let's see if I can. Nothing fancy. I put it on twice a day when I wash my face while my face is still wet. So I bring this in the shower with me. And before I dry my face, I put this on. Then all I use, I'm an It Cosmetics girl. I use just a CC cream. Nothing fancy. It's got 50 SPF. And I put that on every morning, even when I don't put on makeup, except for today. I don't have it on because baby girl and I were playing outside. She is down for a nap. I got her actually down for a nap. I managed to do it. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I wanted to take her outside this morning and wear her out so that she would actually take a nap, because that's been my mom's struggle lately. And then the last thing I do, if I don't put any makeup on, I just have a spray bottle with water and about 15 drops of an essential oil. And it's depending on what I feel like that particular week. I think there's lemongrass and grapefruit in here to try to boost my energy levels because I'm having a rough week. I was at the gym on Monday. My leg went numb. Yesterday, my arms went it's just crazy. It's just a busy week. I did find the mouse for anybody who didn't hear my little update yesterday. Yesterday, I did a short stream celebrating Jane Doe's birthday because, everybody needs a party and an excuse to believe in shit that doesn't exist. That's why I had a unicorn party because, she believes in stuff that don't exist and I can play into that. But because I'm having a rough kind of a day today, hey, JD fan, how are you? Because I'm having a rough pain day, some things on my channel I wanted to do is show people what I do and my routines when I'm having some significant pain. And because this pain that I'm having today is musculoskeletal and not nerve pain, there is a wide variety of things that I like to do. One is muscle scraping. So if y'all haven't seen this before, this is not medical advice. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just saying what I do. And if you're interested, you either talk to your PT, your doctor. I prefer people talk to their physical therapists or occupational therapists because they know a whole lot more about it than your doctor. Your doctor is going to be like, I'll refer you to PT. And that's all you're going to get. I have bilateral elbow pain from holding baby squid every hour of the day. The up, down, that constant bicep engagement. My nurse practitioner, I've talked to her about it. There's nothing wrong with my elbows except for overuse. Oh, Simon. Colombians. No. Oh, my goodness. Not exactly the same thing, but yesterday I was filling up chalk buckets at the gym or at work, and my owner uses a powdered form of chalk instead of like a block for weightlifting, and he dumped the new bags into the bucket and just got this like giant poof of. He had to tell someone, he was like, no, it's not cooking. But anyway, not the sculpting tool. Yes, it's just a piece of metal, but it's got different angles on it, different sides. Sometimes, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel the most pleasant when you're doing it, but it really works. I've talked to my nurse practitioner. The only thing she says she can do for me is to prescribe me some pain medications, which, if y'all are aware of anything I've said in the past, I don't like to take the medications that I have to take on a daily basis, let alone pain medication. Because any medication that you take has side effects, whether you're aware of them or not. And putting extra chemicals in my body that I can do all natural things, pressure, scraping. I have a massage gun that I use, exercise, anything that I can do to not have to take a medication, I will do. Hey, Zach. This is how I stay in the cult pain-free. Kitty Buck. Uncle Buck in the house. Oh, how's everybody doing today? I am not having a great day. Like everything, the allergies are going crazy. Everything. Like, it's insane. Yes, a massage force multiplier. It's right over here on the table. But what I found that helps when I'm doing the scraping, because the scraping, if you're just going on bare skin, it does not feel the most pleasant. So what I do is I steal Baby Squid's lotion. I use a Navage, and we just got new pods in yesterday. So I used it once already this morning, and after this stream, I'm going to use it again. I use Baby Dove, but it's just because what Baby Squid uses, and if it's good enough for her skin, it's good enough for mine. So I take a little bit of her lotion, but I also take diclofenac gel, which you can buy at the store, also known as Voltaren gel. And this is a brand new one. But I take a little bit of the gel without getting it all over my keyboard. And then I take a little bit of the lotion and I mix it. Because I also don't like to use too much of this if I don't have to, because pain is your body's way of telling you there's something wrong. So if you are constantly masking your pain, you'll never know when something is actually wrong. Yes, for those of us who have nerve pain, it's our brain overacting and telling us that things are wrong that really aren't. But ugh, I do my right scapula or my right trap, my right scapula, except for I just can't reach certain aspects of my shoulder blade, but the upper trap, I have to for overuse. But after that car accident that I was in where I got rear ended, this shoulder has been acting a fool. But once again, the only thing my nurse practitioner can do is send me to PT or give me a pain medication. Oh boy. So much to say about that. But if you haven't used a neti pot or a Navage or something to clear out your sinuses, you are missing out. It makes a world of difference, once again, without medication. A little salt water is all you need. Be it doesn't work for everybody, and some people have severe allergies where you need to take medication. And I'm not saying that taking medication is wrong for certain people, but I try not to if I can help it. That's what it's called. I'm going to use that term from now on. See, Navage is the best thing. I cannot use a neti pot. The neti pot freaks me out because I don't know, just messing with my face. But the Navage, it's suction powered, so it does it for me. I don't have to do a thing, and then I just dump out and rinse it. So much easier. And the pods are covered by an HSA if you have them. Neomed squirt bottle? I've never seen that. Or maybe I have and I just haven't noticed. Ooh. I was on, before my surgery, trying to think of what, I've been on so many different medications that sometimes I can't remember what they are. But I was on 200 milligrams 3 times a day of an anti-seizure medication that was also good for pain and headaches. If I looked at my list, I could tell you which one it was, but I've been on so many things that I just can't remember. I had brain surgery, so sometimes my brain does not work and my memory sucks. That's why if I don't write things down, I have a notebook right here where when I think of something or need to remember something, I write it down. Because if I don't write it down, there's a good chance I'm not going to remember it. I get sidetracked. I don't have ADHD, but talking to me sometimes you would be surprised that I don't. But anyway, after I kind of let the gel sit on my skin, I add more lotion because the more friction you can reduce, the more pressure you can get, and it makes a world of difference. And then whatever muscles are overused and tight, which just so happens to be my forearm muscles and my bicep, and because my pain is on the inside elbow, also known as golfer's elbow, I start rubbing this side more than the back of my arm, my flexors and not my extensors. So I just start digging, and you will see me cringe. The diclofenac gel or the Voltaren does help. The only reason I have it in this is because my nurse practitioner wrote me a prescription for it when I was pregnant because I couldn't take any medication, so I had to use all topicals. And then I was like, I don't ever want to take medication again. And then you just start scraping. And you will get red. You will get, well, you won't bruise unless you're like me and you're a peach and you bruise like one. is Zach, I have golfer's elbow on both arms because, and my gym owner, he sometimes helps me out doing some manual work. And he asked me the silliest question one day. I understand where he was coming from, but he goes, "What do you do that your bicep is engaged all the time and you're overused?" I don't know, carry around a 22-pound person for hours a day. Every time she gets upset, you pick her up. Just being a mom, things you never thought about being a mom, elbow pain from holding your child. Of all the times I've worked out, of all the stuff I do in the gym, I never would have thought I would have pain from carrying baby squid. Hold a kid. It's the best exercise and the best, I don't know, pain inducing thing you can find. My thumb hurts sometimes from picking her up and putting pressure on my arm because she started doing this, wanting to collapse to the floor when she's upset, and you need to pick her up, but she doesn't want to be picked up. And she puts both arms up and falls to the floor. So her arm and her armpit generally catch my right thumb in this weird position, and now I'm having some thumb issues. If it's not one thing, it's another. I swear. I can't get away. But I do this at least once to twice a week in addition to stretching. And generally after I'm done with this is when I stretch, because your muscle is nice and warm. It's inflamed. It's got nice increased circulation. Oh, it hurts like, yes, she's being a child. Like, I hold nothing like against her. She doesn't have the cognitive capacity to understand why she feels certain way. And since she's not even 2 yet, she can't express her feelings in words like adults can, even though adults don't these days, but that's a whole nother rant. So it's the only thing she knows how to do is cry and throw a temper tantrum. Like, it sucks and it's stressful because some of the things that she cries about are, I know they're irrational. I know that she's fine. I know that things are going to be fine in 3 or 4 minutes, but she thinks in her little world, with her lack of life experience, in her little world, if she falls down and hits her knee on something, she is dying. That's all she knows. Her little world has just come to an end. So I don't give parenting advice, but I try not to be that person that said, suck it up. I know you're fine, because I know she's going to be fine. Mr. Squid knows she's going to be fine. All of you guys know she's going to be fine. But in her little world, she thinks in her little world that that's the worst thing that ever happened to her. So I try to take a Montessori approach about it, and I'm not gentle parenting, but I say, I know it hurts, and I try to validate the fact that she thinks her world is coming to an end. And then I just hug her, and then I tell her that she will be okay. And there's various different angles on this thing. So depending on where you're going, you can hook, you can really get in there. So, Sammy, I'm having a rough day. Both my arms hurt. Because of workouts I've done this week, holding baby squid, my elbow pain, just putting my arm over my head is straightening my arm is what hurts. Bending my elbow doesn't hurt, straightening. And the only thing my nurse practitioner, I don't have a primary care doctor, I have a nurse practitioner. The only thing she can do for me, because she knows what it is send me to PT or give me pain medication. And PT is going to be doing a lot of this and a lot of strengthening my tricep, both of which I know how to do. So instead of trying to put in a community care eval, wait 4 weeks, get seen, have to drive 40 minutes to either the VA hospital, which is over an hour away, or the nearest PT clinic, which is 40 minutes away now, and make appointments, it's just a big old pain in the butt. I know how to take care of myself. I just have to do it. And this is, like I said, it's not medical advice, but if you have any sort of pain anywhere, bye, JD fan. I'll see you later. Hope you have a good appointment. Hope things are going well. I don't know if it's the weather and all these storms and the pressure, but I've noticed that a lot of people with chronic pain are having very bad chronic pain weeks, from people with their CRPS, which my pain is bad, but my pain is nowhere near what someone with CRPS has, and I will never claim to know what that pain is like. But I know that my pain, certain things that I can do for it based on my education and my background in therapy and exercise, this is what works for me. If you've never seen this before and you think that it might work for you, I encourage people to go talk to their PTs. Like, I will never give medical advice. I just tell you what works for me, and then tell you to go talk to whoever knows your personal medical history, because I don't, and I will never claim to. I feel for you, Tammy. Like, PT is known as personal torturers. That's what I used to nickname all the PTs that I worked with, personal torture, because I don't know one person who enjoyed PT or OT, except for me, because I like to work with people and I like to make people work hard. I tried as an OT or OTA, I tried to give PT a run for their money on how hard I worked people appropriately. Well, baby girl is up. Oh. Terry. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to turn off my camera and make sure that she's screaming. Say hi. Say hi. Say, we might have to cut this stream short because I'm not having a good day. Yeah. Weird things. Who can't figure it out? The doctors or the PTs or just everybody in general? Baby squid. Baby girl. Say hi. She's busy playing with her monitor. I would never call you that. I don't train. I just work front desk. But I provide encouragement. But when I was working in occupational therapy, when I would get a patient, I would not push them to their limits, but I would try to get everything I could out of them. Everybody's saying hi to you because I only got a certain amount of time with each patient. So I would try to make the most of my time and give them their money's worth, so to speak. All right. I know this is the quick stream, only 25 minutes or so, but We have to get back to being a family, right? Baby squid needs my attention. I love you guys, but you know what's the priority in my life. So, hey, Captain, how are you doing this morning? Oh, are you cleaning up your office and switching the location of your setup? I think I saw that, but I don't remember where I saw that. It's been that kind of a day. Say bye. Say bye-bye. Say Mom's going to finish scraping her arm, and then we're going to go back outside and play. We're going to take advantage of this weather before it starts raining. Bye, everyone. I should be possibly streaming either Friday or Saturday when I get off work and they're all asleep. Or I'll see you guys next Wednesday, and you know me, I'll be in other people's chats when I get the time. Have a good day. Be nice to everybody. Take care of yourself. And remember, if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else. Have a great day.